On the sands I stand amidst the shadows of despair. A warrior, forged in steel with burdens hard to bear. The thunder of the cannons, the screams that fill the air. Each moment feels like eternity in this battlefield nightmare. Whoa, bitter taste on my tongue. Blood soaked beneath my feet, where innocence lies. The scars of battle etched upon my soul. In the chaos and the madness, where the brave and broken roll. I've seen my brothers fall like leaves in autumn's grasp. Their voices silenced forever in this relentless, endless rasp. Haunted by the faces of those who've gone before. Their spirits cry out to me in the deafening uproar. One relentless march of time upon my heart, where every victory stained with tears, where every ending starts. The agony of loss, the agony of life, in this never-ending struggle, where darkness meets the strife. Still I'm prison, fueled by duty's call. For freedom's price is steep, and I'll cower before. Oh, the symphony of chaos in my mind, where hope and fear collide, where fate is unkind. But through the pain and sorrow, I'll stand tall, for I am a soldier in the heavy metal brawl. In the silence of the night, I hear the echoes of the past. The cries of the fallen brothers whose dreams could not outlast. With each step I take, another piece of me is torn. But still I march onward through the darkness, full of darkness. The smell of gunpowder, the taste of blood and sweat. A symphony of agony, a symphony of regret. For every life lost, for every soul laid bare, I'll carry the memory through the smoke-filled air. One crucible where soldiers rise and fall, where the bravest hearts are tested, where the strongest stand tall. But in the end we're all just pawns in the game, in this fucking never-ending cycle of glory and shame. The symphony of pain. In the shadows of the night, where memories still roam, I return from the battlefield, but I'm never truly home. My mind's a battleground, haunted by what I see, trying to tame the beast within, trying to keep it from being seen. The monster within me, it's not separate or apart, but a twisted reflection of the battles in my heart. Born from the chaos of war, it's become a part of me, a constant reminder of who I used to be. I left a piece of me out there on that foreign land. Now I'm back in familiar streets, trying to understand the faces of my loved ones. They seem to be strange, but they can't comprehend the war. They can't see the change. The monster within me, it's not separate or apart, but a twisted reflection of the battles in my heart. Born from the chaos of the war, it's become a part of me, a constant reminder of who I used to be. I honor my oath proudly, but it weighs heavy on my soul, and the scars that no one sees, they take their toll. I'm searching for redemption, a way to find peace, but the battlefield still echoes, refusing to release. So I'll keep on fighting, both the battles out there and within, hoping one day to find solace, hoping one day to win. For the soldier and the man, they're two sides of the page, and I'll keep striving for peace until I tame the monster's rage. In the depths of my dreams, the monster scratches at the door, leaving scars on my mind, haunting me even more. It claws through the barriers, reminding me it's there, a constant presence lurking, filling me with fear. Still it reminds me it's there, a constant presence lurking, filling me with fear. The monster within me, it's become a part of me, a constant reminder of who I used to be. The monster within me, it's not separate or apart, but a twisted reflection of the battles in my heart. Born from the chaos of war, it's become a part of me, a constant reminder of who I used to be. Who I used to be.
Oh, hello, hey, what's going on, everyone? Hey, I am back. Doing it a little bit later than what I wanted to, but I had some last minute things that were coming up. But I figured, hey, what better way than to do coming back than it's like, hey, do my alt account, which I pretty much have not touched, other than I do have like my monk character, because I was doing like, they have little dailies on here, so I got monk up to level 35 just from doing dailies. I even leveled him actually, like in a party or anything like that. And A to Lily VTuber. No, I'm doing good. Actually, I've been doing a lot of exercising a lot lately. I've lost about nearly 15 pounds. So yeah, I'm feeling better. My dad bod is going away just a tiny little bit. It's getting there. So, let me just double check, make sure. Yeah, my mic's good. Everything looks like they're good. But yeah, no, yeah, it's come along with the exercise. I am trying to lose about another, I want to lose like another 30 pounds. Like I'm 5'4", at about 180 pounds right now. Ideally, like if I got like really ripped and all that, I can say 160 pounds. You're talking about, I don't want to be jacked. I like to be nice and toned, lean. So I really need to get down to 150, 145, 150 range would be nice and all that. Like I said, I just been going through a lot myself. Oh, hey, I just see. Hey, thanks, Lately Basto for a follow. If I pronounce that correctly, uh, thank you for the follow. But yeah, no, I just actually did because on X, that's where I actually get most of my views from. They have to do a premium account, so I sign up for that. And so within like by next weekend, like it says like 5 days, I'll get the freaking check mark or whatever. So I figure next weekend I'll be streaming back on fucking X. Like I said again, that's where I actually get most of my views. I do YouTube, obviously Twitch. I will one day stop being fucking lazy and actually set it up for Rumble. But again, it's not really a priority. It's just whenever I just get around to it. And I just realized I meant to get water. Give me just like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, like I said, just been going through a lot of stuff. I know. See, I got a couple weekends that are coming up. I won't be streaming. I know in first week in October, my daughter's birthday will be happening, so I'll be up in Canada for that. Then of course, there's Christmas, but I know there's a weekend in July, like around the 20th. I'm going up to Canada. Take a friend to a hockey game. I mean, she's very quite attractive. Who would not want to take out a very attractive lady to a hockey game or out in general? But that's just a friendly thing between us. I just thought it'd be nice. And I haven't been to a hockey game in a long time, and both our teams will be going at it in Montreal, the Rangers versus the Canadiens. So we're going to be talking like a lot of shit to each other. So, but I think those are only weekends that I'm not going to be streaming on. Everything's subject to last minute things, but with the new job, yeah, I know I'm going to be starting actually doing something on the screen here soon, but I'm just going to fucking ramble for a minute. But with my new job, well, it's not new. It's just I'm in a different position. But, I work basically Monday through Friday, noon, somewhere between 11 and noon, because it kind of varies sometimes, till like 11 night. So I'm doing anywhere from like 10 to 12 hours a day working. So I mean, love the overtime. I mean, I clear almost 1,700 a week. Yeah, I clear like 1,700. Sometimes I'll peak 1,800 if I get like the full 60. But this last week I did like over 57 hours. And it's just, I like doing the math, and it's like I cleared 17. Actually, I almost made 1,800. So ain't gonna complain about that. So I mean tonight I think I'm gonna go out and fucking I might go out, have some fun. Maybe I might go to the strip joint or something. I don't know. It depends. I message a friend, see if he wants to hang out or not. He's been asking me if I want to hang out. So he's been asking me for like a year now, and I just, with my other things that was going on, I was just like, no. But with the fact that me and well, now my ex-wife, it's not official yet, but it's pretty much is. I was just like, you know what? Cause like I'm saving up money to like move closer to my daughters, cause I miss them very much. and I don't want to get into any entanglements down where I live currently, because I'm like, well, if I do, then I may end up not wanting to move up towards my daughters, and I want to, you know, kind of like sometimes like I really like my friend and all that. I mean, she's Canadian, she lives just like a block or two from the mother of my children and all that. Like I said, I'm going out in January to a hockey game. Would love to take her on a date, but at the same time, it's like I'm an uncle to her kids. She's an aunt to my daughters. It's weird, but I mean, she's gorgeous. You know, actually, I think she's at a. She mentioned me last night. She's at a trucking show with a friend of hers. Last minute thing. Uh, you know, she might be getting laid. While she's there, because her friend that she's known for years and all that. Like his girlfriend at the last minute. How did she explain it? Like shit hit the fan with his girlfriend, and then he's just like, hey, I got this extra ticket. You want to come? I'm just like, in my opinion, it sounds like he's like, hey, I want to get laid and all that. But that's between them. I don't care. So I told her go for it. I mean, if that's what she wants, definitely know she's getting drunk. Actually, she's messaging me right now. So, but oh yeah, give me a second. But at the same time, I'm rereading the message. She's like, no, I don't think that's the intention. She's just like going, it's like, I'm just going up to get drunk, enjoy the show, and and have a good time, And I think you should, you know. She's a good woman. I think if any guy actually takes the time to actually get to know her, and is willing to say, hey, yeah, unfortunately because of your injury, you can't work and you can't drive, but other than that, she's a good woman, great mother. She cooks, takes care of her place. So any guy up in her area, it's just like passing up on a good opportunity to have a good woman who just wants to find love. She really does. So, but anyways, that's a different story. We're here to, watch some Final Fantasy 11. So what I'm doing is like I said, basically this is a brand new character. I just went and make sure it did get the NPC Shantou, and I did a couple of the beginning NPCs. But other than that, basically it's brand new. If I've been doing any dailies, like all levels you see up here, it's just me. Like I do the couple daily things that I have access to right now, and I just put the experience on those guys. But I'm gonna start do one in either maybe a level red mage, maybe I'll do it from the beginning or something, just so do it kind of like a beginner's guide. But I mean, I haven't unlocked sub jobs for this alt account yet. I could do it the original way, which is you just go around, you just get the 3 items that you need. I might have one of them. I wonder if I can just go on my main account, just farm the items real quick and just do it that way. Maybe I could. And I wonder if I could just send them to this account, because some rare X items you can send between your account. You can't send them to different accounts, but you can send them to your alt character that's attached to your account. You can't have a brand new account so, but we'll see. Just give me 1 second. Just gotta apply. All right. So anyway, so all right. Enough with the dilly dally. Let's get started with this. All right. Go over. Yeah. I'm gonna start. Let's see. Here I could do red mage or black mage. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go and level up thief just so I can farm the items that I need for for fucking the sub jobs. So let's see. I'm just like, whoa. Oh, okay, there I am. I'm like so fucking out of it. Actually, like I said, I've been quite tired the last couple days. It's just between work, and I'm still trying to like fucking exercise and shit. Yeah, it's a fucking drain. It really is. Let's see what I got. I got anything going? Nope. I do need to. Let's see. Actually, put that on. Let's put that on. Do I got? So many stupid shit. Oh. You know, I don't even have Leaping Lizzie boots on this character. Like I said, I can probably just go on my main character and send them right over. I don't know if I can or not. Actually, you know, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna real quick. I'm going to see if I can just, because I really don't feel like when I get high enough with thief, and then I'm like, oh, I can easily just go kill Leaping Lizzie. And actually, you know what? No. Let's do it the right way. Let's do it the right way. Leaping Lizzie I can kill real easily, especially since I killed her at level 18 solo by myself. Like, I fucking have with the NPCs, I'll be totally fine. There's no reason for me to have to do whether I actually get the drop is another thing. Let's see. I don't think I got them. Okay. So, let me just come over here, because they got the level 20. There's no sense in going on the, let's see. Oh, wow. Did I not? Well, they do got these, so that's good. I'm gonna grab. Oh, I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna. Oh, hold on a sec. Thief and blue. Yeah, you know what? I'll grab this one just because. Platoon dagger. No. That sucks. They don't got a level. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Let's see. If I really have to, I'll go hand in hands, and if I have to, press dagger, dagger. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. 3 grand. Oh, fuck. Place in bed, place in bed. Okay, cool, I got it. Yeah, definitely am going to get a... there you go. Let's see. Don't need that. No, that's it? It's range attack? No, fuck. I don't need range attack. Okay, never mind. Alright. Let's... Have I gone to Selbina? Well, the thing is, see, on this one, I do not have my chocobo yet, so it's not like, so running around is going to be a little annoying. But what I can do is... yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, that's right. I'm in Bass Talk, so Bass Talk markets. Yep, right there. It's gonna be a fun day, fun day. Alright. I'm gonna run out, let's see. I'm just... oh, Jesus Christ. I feel retarded at the moment. Alright, let's get out of Shantou. No, we need to get out of tank. Let's see, Naji. I'm gonna go with Examil. Alright, let's go right out to Leaping Lizzie. It's gonna take me a minute to get out to her. Yeah, just a minute. Oh, a couple minutes. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna do Leaping Lizzie. I'm gonna see if I get her boots. And then I'm going to work on, let's see, I'm gonna level the thief a little bit more. You know, get it up like a couple more levels, so I'll level there in the dunes, and then maybe while I'm doing that, I'll see if I can come across, I don't think I can beat the Empress, though. Well, you know, I got Shantou, then I got Koopy. Actually, I probably can't beat her as it is at level whenever I come, you know, I might be 19, I might be 18, 19, or 20, or something like that, but... you know, we'll see how that goes. Well then, let's see, I definitely want to just start unlocking the sub job. I mean, like I said, either I can do it the original way, or I can go through and... let's see, wide scan... It's pretty much where I start killing fucking... Alright, let's get a little bit closer. She might spawn on the opposite side where I can't quite see it. So... oh, okay, cool. So if I can't see her now, which means she's not... I mean, she's just... I'm sure her window is already open. She's just waiting for... they get spawned. Usually, you know, so we'll just kill the lizards and... yeah. See, I remember when I first came on the server, I was going through here. I didn't know about the NPCs. Did not know. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I can, I got the hunts on and all that still. Which, I'll end up resetting it here in a little bit. Let's kill a whole bunch. I wonder how many I gotta kill. It's either 10 or 20. So I'll go around and I'll just kill all the lizards. Just make this easy. See how much easy it is. Just, God, you gotta love it. I wonder. Yeah, see, as you can tell, see, I'm level 18, but my dagger skill is way the fuck low. That's because I just been doing is basically is just do the dailies, just dump the experience on somewhere else. So, which it's not really a bad thing because I got a skill up here, but if you decide to go right into battle and yeah, you're gonna get fucked up a little bit depending on what it is. You know, like I said, next week I should be, depending on if there's any issues, streaming back on X, so I'll be happy about that. Like I said, I get most of my views from X, just because, you know, everybody that I know, you know, they come watch it, and they, you know, so it's good. Enjoy it. I love it. You know. So I do want to go. I need to fucking chill out and relax this weekend. You know. Definitely, I need to go out and have some fun. Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on. Oh, you know, I just realized. I don't know why I didn't do this. I forgot to, Oh. Will ya please? Oh, cocksucker. You know. Thank you. Yeah, see, I don't remember which lizard is a placeholder for Lib and Lizzie. So I'm just gonna kill them all. And also at the same time, I got the hunt going on, so I might as well gain a little bit of experience. That I'll kill like 10. I think I'll get like, I don't know, what, 1,000 experience points once I turn it in. So it's pretty cool. I just wish I had. I could probably look it up. Actually, I probably should really do it. It's just like go take screen pictures. Like when I activate the hunt board or whatever, and I'm looking at it, it's just like, okay, take a screen picture, take a screen picture, take a screen picture. It's just where when I go back to reference, like, oh, this is why I can go kill. You know, that would be nice. And this is how many I gotta kill so I can achieve the whole thing. I wonder if I should just get some pizza, though. I really would like to. The one chick that works next door to my place, it's a pizzeria, and she's very attractive. You know, I think she happened to mention to me that she was actually currently going through a divorce, and, you know, I should actually try to get her number. You know, I don't know. See what happens. I keep telling myself no because I don't want to get any emotional attachments in my area, because eventually I want to move towards where my daughters are, and, you know, but at the same time is, you know, you only live once, and, you know, do you want to really like I miss the mother of my children. She's just, she's great. She's everything that I want in a woman. She's beautiful. She's smart, sexy, and she's got a very good imagination in the bedroom. You know, and you know, I said, I think I mentioned this once before, but I mean, when we got together, I mean, she always told me this is like we're just supposed to, you know, have a nice fun weekend where we fucked a lot, you know, and it was supposed to be fun. You know, we went out, we had drinks, you know, went down to the bar, etc., etc. But she got pregnant, you know. But I always remember that as, yeah, she it definitely was to come down and have fun, but you know, just wanted to see where things would go, you know. Well, I mean, I don't know, but now like what, 15 years later, give or take, you know. Oh wait, is that her? Oh, there she is. Come to Papa, you. Now, if I don't get on this one, uh, I wonder if she's on the hunt board. Don't know if she is. Come on, Boots. Shit. No. No Boots. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, let me go kill a couple more rock lizards. Let me, just so that it's up to like 20. This is where I know I cleared the... Because I don't want to go back to like, well, you actually needed 20 of these. So I'm just like, fuck me. Come on. Yeah, I definitely, like I said, I'm going to go out and have some fun tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know I just messaged like a friend of mine, you know, he's like, I don't know, like 8 months ago, like right around Christmas time or whatever. He's just like, oh, you know, we should hang out, you know, and all that. Because I think he just got married to his longtime well, his girlfriend. He's been seeing for like years and all that. Absolute sweetheart, absolute sweetheart. You know, very, 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 very attractive lady and all that. You know, I always joke, it's like, oh, she's really too fucking good for you, dude. But no, good looking kid, guy himself as well. He finally got rid of his dreadlocks. Like he had dreadlocks like years and all that. And just like, it's like, yeah. And I asked him one day, it's like, is it a pain in the ass to do the dreadlocks and such? You know, because I didn't know what all goes into maintaining that. And he's like, it's a pain in the ass, and like, can't wash it if you wash it too much, like it goes away or something. I forget how he explained it to me. He just told me basically it's just like, it's a fucking bitch to keep doing over and over and over. And he finally got tired. He cut most of his hair off. Cut most of his hair off. You know, he's got like a short haircut. You know, still got the long beard and such. If anybody's familiar with Tank the Tech, he's on Twitch. He's a roadie guy. You know, he's for the U.S. manager. I could be a little wrong in how I'm saying this. So, but he helped manage his right now Electric Callboy. He runs their U.S. tour. He also was a work hand for them when they did their European tour, because Electric Callboy, they're German guys. So, you know, their music is a mixture of like techno metal. Basically, it's like I meant to do the library. Yeah, that's the closest I can say. It's definitely techno metal. So, hold on a sec. So, but yeah, they're like a techno metal band. Really good. If you guys ever listen to them, they're fucking awesome. Oh, what the fuck did I just get? I just got a whole bunch of stuff. The anniversary ring, copper AM. It's the tour, and you just see. I just went up fucking 4 levels. Oh, yeah. Good thing I did not waste that. Wow. Techo, yay! That's a level what? Oh, I got the Garrison thing. So, You know, I'll throw that on just. Techo is that. Anyway, so I gotta go drop some. I bet you I got no room in my fucking. Let's see. I guess I don't want. There we go. I'm just gonna throw in, like I should really just for my age. That's right. I was gonna put some of these on the fucking market, but yeah. Let me sell some of these on the market. Sometimes I will say it's nice when you can see it, but I think that's one thing like Final Fantasy 14 would have a healthier economy is when you see the prices, because then sometimes people will they will try to save a little bit of money, but it's like, well, I really don't want to pay this exorbitant tax of like, I don't know, depending on how high it is. I mean, if it's something that's selling for like $1 million fucking, let me see. If I were to sell this for $1 million, okay, it won't tell me, but it says this whole transaction is 24 gil that I set for at 3,000. So if you just, actually it's not really that much, but back in the day it was actually the tax for it was actually a lot higher. Actually, hold on. Oh, it's only 500 gills. Yeah, so I don't know why people would try to underhand, but merit used to be higher, but it's whatever. But a lot of times is you get the blind auction house, and people will, try to sell at a lower price. And I've gotten like things that are worth like a couple $100,000 at the time, and someone just tried to sneakily get it in, because when they do that is that more than likely they'll be taken first. But I caught one guy where he just put up for like 1,000, and it goes for like a couple $100,000, but with him sending his so low, it's more like for him to get his sold first, basically, if I remember correctly. I just fucking, it was coming around town, and I just like, you know what, I'm just gonna see what happens if I sell it for like 10, if I try for 10 grand. And sure enough, I bought it for 10. Who knows how low he had it, but he had it set for at least 10. That's why I think if you visually see it, I think it'll help better, per se, with the markets. But that's me. That is just my opinion. Hold on a sec. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, I don't really got much here else. I am going to do is, I'm going to do this for the Chocobo shirt. Like, I could go do, actually I really should do. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to go do the dailies real quick. After, I put some of this shit away. Look at that. I did one thing, but now I can use poison dagger. Story of my life, huh? Fancy speckles. I don't like these over versus like. Well, actually, no. Hold on a sec. That actually gives me better skill, increased skill rates. Yeah, I'll take those over. Well, I mean, I'll have them on anyways, so. Just put these on in there. So I could have sworn I had something else, but a lot of these I could probably just sell. I don't really need them. Like the courage ring, yeah. I want to sell the courage ring. Yeah, 20,000. I mean, I doubt anybody's gonna buy it because you get them a decent amount from the dailies. Nope, that's it. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna come over here. We'll trade. 4, 5. Okay, this makes it 11. 12. There we go. I'm kind of a bit all over the place at the moment. Just because I just want to make room. Alright. Just bought this and now I don't need it anymore. Oh well. Alright. Let's go do the dailies real quick. Just these two. Alright. Come on, there we go. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Yeah, that's why. Let me get out of here before I get my ass fucking... Oh, god damn it, I'm supposed to do the Mog. I had that delay and I wasn't expecting it. Oh well. Do. Okay, let's... Next. There we go. Kills but outposts. Yeah, we'll do the dailies real quick. I shouldn't have any issues with the daily. I said I could go in with Monk, but I don't feel like doing that. Ah, of course, someone else is doing it. That's lovely. Well, you know, he's only got 3, so we'll chill here for a minute. We'll see how long it takes him to do this. Alright, but no, you know, it's fucking hot right now, but I got on was gonna be doing my workout, but then I decided to do this. I did a little like 5 minutes of not 5 minutes, 10 minutes of cardio. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna be going out to the gym. Actually, I'm gonna go out to the gym after this, because if I end up going out tonight, you know, maybe I might hang out with my friend tonight. You know, because like I said, I sent him a message. By going to hang out, honestly, I'm not going to the gym afterwards. I said I don't think I will, you know, because it was a pretty last minute thing. You know, I just saw him say, hey, you know, it's fucking my different job schedule now. I'm actually free on the weekends, so you know, if he wants to hang out or something, I don't know. Maybe he might know a female or two who like to hang out as well. I'd be like, you know, maybe we'll see. I don't know. I came close. Oh, 90 pallet. Oh man, He's a 90 paladin, which means he's gonna do his full fucking run. I thought I only saw 3 NPCs, so I was just like, maybe he might not be doing a full run, but he just did the BCM 20 number 2, which means if he's doing the full run, I don't know, maybe he'll be nice and he's kind of doing it. He's saying. That makes me wish maybe I should have just done the one and. And usually I don't like. I mean, usually I let him go. I was just seeing if he's gonna keep going. I'm just like, okay, he's. You know, but because I don't want to be like stepping on someone else. It's just like, oh yeah, just get yourself done, get out of the way. I'll do my things, then I'll get out of the next guy's way, so on and so forth. So, but I'm gonna miss a fucking lot. Gonna miss a lot. But that's okay. I'm gonna get my skill up, so I'm gonna be happy about it. The only thing is the next one, cause the next one can actually fucking heal. Just kind of sucks. That might take a while. But with the 3 NPCs, like Shanto 2 will fucking go. That is a very great NPC. And she just absolutely does a shitload of damage. Okay, now he's gonna go in. Okay, go ahead. Man, I should have just done the one. Just done the one, and that was it. Just gonna take him here a minute. Unfortunately, that's why I kind of wish they had more than one battlefield for this, or like you go in and it's your own little battlefield, but it's not. Unfortunately, there's only one battlefield. It can only be used one at a time. I think you can, like, obviously if you party up with other people, you can all get it done at the same time, so 6 at a time, but usually that's not how it goes, you know. But just saying French, c'est la vie. But you know, so we'll give him a minute, let him go do his thing, you know. But you know, because I'll go in and as I'm as I'm doing this, I'll tell him, hey, look, this is my last one. I'm out of here. You know, it's just where, you know, because that's see, if he did 20, this is 40, so he still has 3 more to do. He's got the level 60, level 75, and the level 90. So, and it could take, you know, if you to do the whole things, if you do it as fast as you can, it takes about 10 minutes to do these. So it's kind of annoying. It is what it is. But, you know. So, just wait for him to get out. Then I gotta wait like 10-15 seconds once he exits. Because then it's like, it's some like little, it's got to clear or something. Because if you go in before it clears, you go back into the same battle, or like it just shows it's not there or something. So it's 4 o'clock and it's fucking, with the overcast, it's making things feel dark. So okay, so he's cleared. I think he's been cleared for like a minute. I just let I know I would just like wait, but obviously with the fact that I'm streaming, I kind of gotta push in a little bit. I hate doing that, but yeah, it is what it is. Look at mad at me. It's not like it's not too much of a big deal. Here we go. Oh, I did get the poison on it. That's good. That's good. 1 sec. Let me turn off my controller because I don't want it on my... I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, it's not gonna be Final Fantasy 11. I'm not gonna do Final Fantasy 11 tomorrow. I'm actually gonna maybe do something fun that's a little more action-packed, a little more action-orientated. You know, it's just you can sit here and do it all day. You know, like I said I'm gonna be doing some kind of different things and such. So that's good. I did get the. Makes me feel like I should just grab a whole bunch of beastman seals. Nice. All right. Go back here real quick. We'll just turn these in. See how much more experience points I get. And then we're gonna go work on getting my sub job done. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, let me just go through these real quick. I'm gonna start from the beginning of this list. I'm gonna take screenshots. I guess, yeah. Okay. Sorry about this. Let's see how far can... Alright, cool. Let me get a screenshot on my phone. Quite honestly, I wish I was at this truck rally with my friend. I mean, granted, she's in Canada, but I would have loved to have taken her. I mean, she really is that awesome of a woman. Like I said, you know, I mean, good for her friend that took her. I mean, you know, just gonna have a lot of fun. She's not that type of one. I mean, you know, she may sleep with him. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of talking about things like people's like, I don't really need to know about that. I'm just like, yeah, I know. This is one of those things. Let's see, couple more. I think she does want to find love and all. Okay, there we go. I got him. So now when I'm looking at the board, I don't have to worry about like, oh, did I get the right number, or is there anything available I can do? So let's see. Now we shall go and trying to think. Well, trying to remember who is the... Oh yeah, now I know where he is. He's in the mines. I know for like the one, I think of the outpost work guy, because I'm so used to the sandy one. And I'm pretty sure the outpost work guy is this guy over here. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Huh. It's weird. I think it's him. Or it's Proudbeard. I can't remember. Yep, it is. Yeah. So this way. And I do want to actually get some couple of ranked missions done. Like I said I'm going to stream a little bit more. Let's see, I've been streaming for over an hour now. Whoa, fly, hello. Actually, I'm going to go right down here. I want to grab the home point in here first. But then I want to go find his, the skulls or the bogeys. I think I can get both of them here. But yeah, no, I want to get the home point for, you know, fuck it. I don't have much time. I got about a few minutes before it goes back up to daylight. But, oh, great. Come on. Shanto fucking burn his ass. I'm glad I got Shanto out. I knew Shanto was gonna fucking annihilate this guy. Be like, bitch, you picked the wrong thing. Oh, there's a ghoul. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a ghoul right there. Now the Empress is definitely lurking around. I might have to kill a few flies or something, but it's definitely around here. Nobody really kills them anymore, so just kill the placeholder and yeah. Oh, Warga. That's lovely. Well, at least I got Treasure Hunter on, so it shouldn't be too bad. Nothing from him. Of course, I might just get lazy. If I acquire enough Beastman seals, I'd just be like, go unlock the sub job. I tried sending my alt character the Beastman seals, but the Beastman seals would not transfer. But other things, I'm just like, oh, why would those transfer? But I don't know. Or the system they have set up is. Now, I'm pretty much sure that was what Square Enix did too, so. You know, it's just fucking annoying trying to farm these at times. But it is what it is. Snippers give the crab apron, so. Actually, I don't even know why I'm bothering going after this guy. It's fucking nighttime. I need a. These things will be up at all times. I need a. But yeah, no. Worst case is, if I get really annoyed, I'll just fucking gather enough Beastman seals so I can, how many Beastman seals do I got? 9. I think I need like 25? Oh, no, never mind. There's the magic skull. Now I just gotta go find out the bogey. Are there... No, there are bogeys around here. I know there's bogeys around here. They're probably by the beach. If I can get a bogey, then I'm good. Well, not a bogey, but if I can get the bloody robe, then it's easy. Then it's clear. Then it's easy after that because you know, fucking. I just gotta get us the crab apron. Come on, where's... Ah, there we go. These things... Oh, these things are a pain. Very tough. Do not take these things lightly. These things can fuck you up if you're not careful. Especially since this is a very tough. But the good thing is Shanto, she'll make quick work of him. Oh, look at that. I just leveled up. Fucker. Hold on a sec. Only problem I have is now I got the damn, I'm aggro pretty badly. I don't got much time left before it turns daylight, and I really need to find another bogey. Come on, just kill him, thank you. Still got time. I really don't want to have to wait like another 45 fucking minutes, give or take. You know, I mean, at that point, maybe I just like, okay, I'll go do like a ranked mission or something. I'd rather like get the sub job done. Come on, where's another bogey? Come on, little bogeys. Oh, there it is. You know, and I'll probably kill some flies too on here, just so I can see if I can spawn the Empress. I think hers is almost a near drop, 100% drop rate. It might be like 75%. So she should drop it on the first time. I don't want that. I want the bloody rose. Come on, where the fuck is it? Oh, here I am. Like, I can just do wide scan. Where is it? No, I think that's the one I just killed. Well. Oh, let's find out. Oh no, I was wrong. Alright, so third time's the charm. These very tough. Shanto makes fucking quick work of these guys. Gotta love that one. Look at that, just absolutely rings hell on him. Now I should try picking up his shit, Goblin Ogre. You know, I'm gonna actually take on some leeches too, because I did it in my. Oh, thank God, I got the bloody robe. So also I'm gonna hit up on that leeches too, so I can get Carbuncle's Ruby, so I can do the Summoner's Quest, because you gotta go. It's like I explained in my last one. If you're starting a new character, once you hit like level, oh, hold on a sec. Someone's fuck's messaging me. Oh. Give me one sec. Mother of my children is like talking to me. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, no. My mother got my daughter a laptop so she can like watch YouTube and do some like other things on, you know, for like school and shit like that. You know, and you know, so I just telling about it, and so I miss the mother of my children. She's you know, and the fact that we're no longer together, I still pay for a lot of things. For you know, I think I just gave her like, because they live up in Canada, so the exchange rate they get a lot more money. So usually I give her like $1,000 every month. So once the exchange rate kicks in, it comes out to like over 1,300 and all, which is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. She ain't complaining, you know. But it's also like, you know, like would like her back, you know. I still miss her very much. That's why. It's partly why, you know, I'm trying to move closer. You know, one is it's not. You know, one is partly because I you know, would like to win my mother, my children back. Like I said, I do like my friend. I mean, she's, oof. But you know, the mother of my children is just as impressive and all that. I say if I had to rank them, obviously, the mother of my children is number one and who I like to be with. But I definitely wouldn't mind taking my friend out on a date. You know, like I said, they live like 2 blocks from each other. You know, but you know, my friend, she's real skinny. I mean, she's starting to get a little bit of a stomach. Don't get me wrong, but she's got a gorgeous tan because she's like part Native American. I think maybe like 10% or something. You know, so because just the way her face is kind of shaped a little bit, you know, you can see that it's not entirely like European, Caucasian, you know, that type of stuff. You know, you're like, oh, you know, maybe partially like Asian, but when she's like, no, she's also part Native American. It's like, ah, well, that makes sense. But it also makes sense why she's got a lovely, lovely tan. I mean, really nice. Like, guys really like to get in bed with her just because of how great her tan is. And, you know, it's like, you know, like she tells you, she's like, I have no problem getting guys to go to bed. It's just staying with me. This is, you know, because she's got medical problems. You know, because of car accident. You know, and I remember because like I know her for like years and all that, but it's starting to get worse, unfortunately. You know, and she's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be alone for the rest of my life, but you know, she's just like, well, at least right now she can still get guys to jump in bed with her if she wants to. I mean, she, you know, flat out says she fucking hates doing that. She's just like, I just want one guy who's just gonna stick around like the next day, you know. So, but you know, she's like, I went 2 years having no sex. She's like, I ain't doing that again. So every once in a while, you know, she's like, hey, I got an itch. Somebody's gonna go scratch it for me. You know, so like I said, you know, oh, crab apron, nice. I don't have to do any more of those. Now I just want to do is see if I can get Carbuncle's Ruby. Hold on a sec. Yeah, just give me another minute. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, this is, again, what, you know. Anyway, sorry about that. I hate when families trying to come talk to me. It's like, hey, you know, I'm streaming here, unless it's something important, and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, but hey, anyways, can you do this? I'm just like, dude, I'm telling you, it's like nicely is to leave me the fuck alone, unless it's a fucking emergency. Oh, you know, you gotta love family, but at the same time, you fucking hate family too. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, I wonder if I got Carbuncle's Ruby already. I don't think I did. You know, all I know is I did get it, and I just, you know, have it like locked away in my fucking storage or something, and not even realizing it. So, but I don't know. Well, we'll get this like a few more minutes, and we'll see if I get anywhere, if I get it or not. Because I don't have to use the Beastman seals now, so I don't have to do it that way. I can just, now I got all the items that I need to get my sub job unlocked, so I'm really fucking stoked. I just gotta remember who I gotta go fucking talk to. I know he's in Selbina. Just don't remember who he is. So I gotta look that up now. So, fuck you, you damn leech. What am I telling? Pick the fine time the one that actually talked to me. He's just a pain in the ass to get her to talk. But yeah, oh well. She actually, so I was saying is, so with the exchange rate, yeah, she gets actually a good amount of money, and you know, fucking and her car's down. Like she just got like a minivan, but it had to be repairs done to it, etc., etc. And so, well, I don't think I ever mentioned this. Something tells me I probably did, but you know, reason why we, you know, ended our. Oh. Shit, hold on a sec. Got it. You know, there are days where Shield just talking. I was just like, yes, finally you should talk. And then, but like, I'm trying to do stuff like, I don't know, streaming. And I'm just like, couldn't this been like, I don't know, an hour ago? But anyways, oh, did I hit him? Oh, I did. Nice. So, oh yeah, yeah. But yeah. So anyway, so with the van that she got, so well, the main reason why we ended up ending our relationship is, like I said, you know, we were separated, and because she accused me of cheating, I'm like, no, you know, but she got jealous, so she slept with a friend. After she's like, hey, we're separated, we're gonna see how other things go. And it's like, I thought she just was just gonna go and, you know, cool, you know, like fucking pout and all that. But no, she went and slept with a friend. I didn't know about it. And then she's like, then she told me about it. And then she's like, you know what? I'm gonna try to date him. I'm like, I was like fucking hurt. So that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Well, after about, I think they dated for like a year. It fucking, you know, it ended, and she's like, nope, nope. So then, of course, you know, I walk back in, and then I'm gonna see here if these leeches over here will drop in. Then I think there's leeches over there as well. So hopefully, if Carbuncle's Ruby does not drop on these, then I'll go in. I'll do the fucking sub job. So anyway, so where was I? Yeah. So then of course, you know, I was like, okay, let's try it again. And she's like, I don't think so, but you know, I still coming off. I'm still taking care of her. And fucking, you know, about I don't know. I came around like it's like Christmas time or something, and they hints that she might try going again, you know, because I'm taking the girls down, I'm taking our daughters down. And I was like, no, come on, I would like to fix our marriage and all that. And she's like, we'll see. But she, you know, she's like, we'll see, but I make no promises. I'm like, fine. And I had a feeling that, you know, I'm gonna take our daughters. She's like, you know what, I want to have fun. And that's what she did. She got back with him. She messed around a little bit. She's like, oh, let's try it again. Well, the second time around, they fucking, that shit ended real quick within like 5 months. She's just like, after she told me, I was just like, yeah, you know what, I'm not getting involved this time, because last time I got blamed for breaking up their relationship. Well, I was just like, well, I'm doing a hands-off approach. You know, I wasn't even doing anything to actually, you know, the guy was like fucking insecure. I was just like, yeah, you fucked around with a married woman, and now, you know, you're paranoid because you're telling her like, oh, she should leave her husband, she should get divorced, and she sure said, no, I'm not getting divorced, but she's not getting back with me. You know, so it really kind of like annoyed the shit out of him. You know. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but they tried. I was like, you know what? They ain't doing shit. I ain't gonna say not a damn thing. And sure enough, that shit ended real quick. You know? And I was just like, you know, again, you know, I said, you know, I love her very much, and I really should have moved on. And I know a lot of people tell me that. You know? But, you know, I don't know, you can't say when you love someone very much that you're just like, and I don't know, a lot of times I just really felt like she was just not in her right mind, you know, because of, you know, she had a broken heart, you know, she was really upset. She really thought I cheated on her. And don't get me wrong, she thought I cheated on her again. As I explained, I went through depression. I thought she left me. A friend of mine, you know, offered comfort, and we ended up sleeping together. And then, you know, one of my children is just like, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fucking say what I said. I'm not leaving you. I went to go try it. So it's like, oh, you know, I can't do anything, because I said I slept with my friend 3 or 4 plus times, if not more, you know, over a couple weeks. And then, so again, she, like I said, one of my children, you know, it was like, here's stipulations, blah, blah, blah. So a few years later, that's what started this, because she, like, saw a picture, like, we were in the same room by a table. I'm like, we did, yep, but, we played a game. That was it, card game. Like, literally, my little brother was, like, taking a picture, she was on one end. I made sure to stay on the exact opposite end, you know, and another mutual friend of ours was there, and my friend's, the one who I slept with, like her son was there, you know. We were honestly just playing a card game. That was it. But that was enough for her to be like, no, no, you're trying again. I don't know, and I think maybe it was just her excuse. She just wanted to, like, you know what, you did it to me like years ago. To be honest, she was pregnant at the time, so I never took that into account. That was stupid of me. Like, I never should have. Let's be honest. You know, but I did. You know, like I said, my friend, she's a very attractive woman herself. And no, the one I'm referring to is not the one who I'm referring to now, who's in Canada. The one I did, you know, she lives right that I slept with years ago. You know, she lives near me. But I torched our friendship, and that's why she doesn't talk to me anymore. I mean, she still has me on Facebook, but she refuses. Like the last time I talked to her, and she's just like, all these years you could have like not torched our friendship, and you waited now until things went south. You know, until you're getting divorced with the mother of your children. I was just and you know, I was just like, but you know, it seemed like we kind of, you know, maybe like made up a little bit. You know, I was just, but nope, nope. She's still furious with me. She refuses to talk to me. One sec. So, honestly, let me find out who's the fucking guy that I need to talk to. All right, Final Fantasy 11, unlocking. Unlocking subjob. Who I got to a character? Okay, blah 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 blah. Then complete one of the following. Sabina, Asasio, and Sabina. Okay. Da, 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 da. Asasio. Yeah, that one right there. He's or she is located all the way at the end. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Load minimap and add on. There we go. I always mean to do these. So, oh, Jesus Christ. One of my children, he picks awful times to want to talk. So, but anyway, so okay, there's the first time, the second. Okay, so anyways, so after the second time they broke up, and she straight up says she's like, no, not dating ever again because it just like better off friends, and I was just like, you know, that's what she was explaining to me about. Yeah, and, you know, but he's a fucking mental case to begin with. You know, just everything I've heard since then from like mutual friends, you know. Let's see real quick. Oh, I have on this waist trimmer and all that stuff because boy, does it fucking work. Like, I'm not even holding myself, and I can feel it's, right first, bring me a match skull, I shall wait here. Okay, cool, got that. Oh, I do have carbuncles. Oh, okay, I must have just gotten it. Yeah, I must have, because it was definitely was not there for. I must have gotten it and not realizing. That's good, because I'm going to go do, oh, shit, I got to do Damselfly Worm. Fuck me. You know what, let me see. I was killing a few of the damselflies. Maybe it dropped? Oh, you know what? Bloody robe is if I'm doing it on the other side. God damn it. Okay, well, out I go. I gotta go back out and kill me some more damselflies. Well, at the same time, it'll probably help me, Sorry, you know, so let's see. So anyway, so like I said, they broke up the same time. He's a fucking metal kid because no matter what, they were arguing because of me. Because she's like, no, this is the father of my children. He's staying in my life. He wanted me out of the life. Not out of our daughter's life, but out of the mother of my children's life altogether. And she's like, no. Even though I told her, I was like, oh, no, I'm skipping ahead. I didn't mean. Hold on a sec. Don't she something weird? Oh, okay. And she responded, but then I think what she meant as it's a different conversation that we're having at the moment. But well, maybe I get lucky. That means I gotta do all this again. So we weren't not technically back together. We you know, I would still come up, you know, and of course where would I sleep? She's like, no, you're sleeping in the bed with me. You know, cuddle, shit like that, but not, you know, at times where I was like, you know, like to cuddle with her outside of that, you know, she was kind of refraining from it, let's just say. But, you know, but still, you know, I see where things went. Who knows, maybe she would like to. I don't know. But then, let's see. Fucking, but I knew deep down that she was still fucking him on the side, and she admitted to this that yep, every once in a while they would get together. She's just like, I need a distraction, just come distract me. It's like, you know, I knew it. I mean, but still, we were still technically separated. So you know, it's just like, well, do what you want, but you know, be careful, you know, don't do anything you're gonna fucking regret. Well, unfortunately, she did. You know, she, you know, ended up getting pregnant. Oh, yes, there's the insult platform. You know, what it kind of sucked is at around the same time that the baby is conceived, we had sex and she had sex with him. So it's like the baby was like born, at least according to Tess, was conceived around the beginning of August. That's when she slept with him. she slept with me like about 10 days later. You know, her thing was that, and that was like the first time we had sex in like 4 years, give or take. 4 years. And fucking, it's just like, hey, she's like, I checked the dates 3 times and all that. It's his kid, and I'm just like, those tests can be wrong. It's I still say, oh no, it's like 99.9%, like it's his, But I was just like, hey, just how about you do a blood test, just double check, just make sure, because what if on the, I don't know, 1 in a million chance it turns, something happened. It's like, hey, we need the father in, and he comes in, and they're like, okay, do the blood test, and they're like, we have a problem here, and they're like, he's not the father. You know how fucking shitty she's gonna feel if it's ever find out. Like, our first daughter may possibly be not mine. That we know, like it's like 99.9%. Our first daughter is biologically related to me. I'm the actual father, but she was raped by her ex-boyfriend 2 weeks prior to us getting together. Now, she did tests and all that, and the conceiving date is when we got together, but there's always a possibility, and and it sucks is that let's see, okay, now I can do sweet. Alright, cool. Now I can go change subjobs. Let's see, I got... Okay, cool. I'm gonna go change to my monk, because I'm gonna go unlock Summoner. And I'm just gonna unlock Summoner. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna unlock Summoner next. I already did a viewing on it, so I don't need to do it now, but I may just do it like tomorrow or something. I'm gonna go unlock Summoner. So this where, as I'm leveling up with my guy and all that, I'll naturally get all the fucking weather effects and all that, because that's like the hardest part is just get all the fucking weather effects. And I don't know why I fucking just ran all the way out here. Who's messaging me? Oh, it's my friend from Canada. She's just telling me that she's having a good time and the show is really good, which I'm happy. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. And so, what was I going to say? Oh, so anyways, like I said, she was having a friends with benefits type thing with the ex, and she ended up getting her. I guess she was sick because she has like type 2 diabetes, and so she was taking Ozempic. Apparently, Ozempic, a side effect that was not previously known until now, is that it could interfere with the birth control and how it affects. Well, because she was on birth control, didn't know she got pregnant. Even though it was kind of weird, because both times that she was pregnant with her, she knew within like a month that she's like, I think I'm pregnant. But I guess I'm willing to give like the benefit of the doubt. I guess something happened. She didn't realize it. Oh, you know what? Fuck. I wanted to wait till I get the. I need to go back and oh. Well, I might as well have this. I want to go beat the crap out of the Empress, but let's see. I want monk or warrior. I want monk. It's nice to have a sub job now. You know, I should definitely do some ranked missions here soon. Like I said, I'm doing a beginning stage. Like I said, you know, I might stream me doing the summer job as part of the beginner's class, and I should title this as episode 1. So okay, so the next time I stream with this character, so from now on, my main character, I am not streaming anymore on it. It will be primarily actually not primarily, it'll be only this character I'll be doing now for my streaming for Final Fantasy 11. So I gotta title this, you know, the next one will be titled episode 2 blah 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 blah, you know. And I'll probably title it as like Final Fantasy 11 Valhalla Server episode 2 beginner's guide or new characters, whatever, episode 2. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that, you know. Or I'll say episode 2, and then I might just say like ranked missions or leveling or whatever, you know. So anyway, so because she was taking Ozempic, so I'm being told, I sometimes wonder if she's just lying to me. She knew she was pregnant, but that's how she got pregnant. But she didn't know until 5 months into the pregnancy that she was pregnant. Oh, excuse me. Don't get me wrong. There are women out there who did not know they were pregnant until X amount of time. But I'm like, if you have an active sex life, okay, even if you're on birth control, because she was not using condoms, that's why she was using birth control. Don't get me wrong, I 100% agree. It feels a whole lot better without a if it does feel better without a condom. However, you know, even if you're using condoms and birth control and all this, still always a chance you're gonna get pregnant. You should be every so often, like, you should like get a pregnancy test. And she would have been doing it, even if she was doing it every 2 months, you know, she would have caught this way sooner rather than 5 months, you know. And the thing that really annoys me most is when she was pregnant with our first daughter, you know, I said we got to get her over the weekend, you know, because I just got back from Iraq, you know. And she came down because she just broke up with her boyfriend. Like I said, you know, a boyfriend who raped her, but she didn't tell me that at the time, you know. But, you know, she, you know, cause, you know, she knew I care about her and all that, but, you know, she didn't want to take the chance that I would go off the fucking rail, because when I found out, I did almost go off the fucking rail. You know, it's just, I don't really tolerate that kind of type of shit. You know, and the thing is, he has similar characteristics to me. You know, white guy, blonde hair, etc. You know, he has something, which is, you know, really kind of hurts that, you know, because, but anyway, so, oh, I don't know why I'm going straight after this dance, but I gotta go down to the other side where the placeholders are. This guy's not a placeholder. So, oh, actually, you know what? After this, I'm going to go unlock Chocobo, so I can ride my goddamn Chocobo around. You know, because it'll be a lot easier than fucking running. You know. Oh, and I gotta go to the home point. Well, I don't really need a home point for Selbina. I mean, eventually I'll grab it, but I'm not gonna make a. I'll go over here. I'm gonna first see if the do wise scan, see if the Valcoom Empress has popped or not. It doesn't look like it. Cause I can never remember which is the placeholder here. Usually I just fucking kill all the goddamn damselflies. You know, and since they are still getting some experience points, so it's not really like the end of the world. It's not like I'm not getting anything out of this. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, pregnancy. So when she first told me that she was pregnant, we're in my room because I'm still living in the barracks. You know, she came in and she told me about it, You know, she was happy. She was all smiles and such. You know, and she was excited. You know, she was happy. You know, but when she found out she was pregnant with the other guy's child, she was terrified. Why was she terrified? You know, because she told me that when she went to go tell him that he he didn't want kids and all that, and she took a friend with them just in case like he fucking acted out. And I'm like, is this the type of guy you want to like be with? You know, because right now she's just like, well, I'm trying to make it work because for the sake of their daughter, you know, she's like, that's what I did with you. I'm just like, you weren't terrified to tell me, and she knew at the time I wasn't wanting kids. You know, but she was not worried. You know, and we knew each other for like years before that. And she's like, you know, I know you're sweet. The fact is that she needed a friend to go with her just to make sure, just in case, I guess, if he acted out or something, that you know, it would be less likely. Let's put it that way. You know, I'm just like, do you not see an issue with this? It's like the guy who spent all this time with, referring to me, like, never did you have to worry. You know, and she, you know, making up some excuse and such, but I was just like, at the end of the day, I was just like, alright, fine, whatever. I'm like, and she too, like, she told me straight out, she's like, I know it's not going to work with him, but I'm going to try, you never know. I'm just like, okay. But she sits there and tells me, she's like, yeah, most of, like, at least half the time that they fight, it's because of me. Literally, she, you know, because apparently he goes to her phone to see what we're talking about, and if he sees that there's phone calls between us, then he's just like, what the fuck you talking about, blah blah blah. You know, and I'm just like, you know what, I told her, it's just like, you know what, I love you very much, I really do. I mean, like I said, she literally has saved my life twice. And hold on a sec. Anyway, so goddamn, I hate when I get my train of thought fucking uh fuck. So let's see, what's the last thing I was talking about? It was like, oh yeah, when they get into half their fights, you know, hold on a sec. I fucking hate it when family comes in fucking. It's only, again, this is my only issue with having my office right where it is because it's in the foyer. The front door is right there. That's where everybody likes to come in and out. I seriously might consider just putting my office in the fucking next room and just be like, I'll fucking put it there, where less likely they'll fucking come in and bug the shit out. Except it's not as bright in this room. I mean, I do like it when sunshine does come in, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, when nobody's around, it's great being right here. But damn, when people like, I swear, my family's the most inconsiderate at times. I should really get is like one of those halogen lights that lights up and says, "I'm streaming, fuck off," or I have it say it something like that. So, let's see, has she popped? Nope. I see there's still more damselflies up here, so I don't know. I'm trying to kill all the ones that are within this area. You know, so maybe I get lucky, and because I don't know which one's the fucking placeholder. Really don't. So anyway, so range attack. Let's do this. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, it does actually work. Anyway, so he'll go through her phone and just like see, you know, see the messages, and that's why she's like, no, it's fine texting, but you know, we start, you know, you'll see it. It's like, you know, don't say anything like that, or I'll fucking. Because so when I was up there last time, no, the time before last time, because I went initially picked up my daughters for the summer. It's like she's like, okay, we're gonna do it over here where he can't see you and all that, because if he even sees you, he fucking flips out. I was just like, you know, I went to at least, you know, all right, I'll give you a hug, you know, say goodbye and all. She's like, don't even hug me, because if he even sees that you're going to even try to touch me, even if it's just like to shake her hand, he fucking goes off. I'm just like, and this is what you want? This, you know, for the sake of your daughter? I mean, you can still kind of like, for the sake of your daughter, still like have both of you in the same, you know, but he's on it because really, because I don't know what preferences and all that, because I was just saying, you know, I want the best for our daughters and all that. And she came out and said, well, she's like, well, I hope our daughters, and then she said her daughters, so I would assume it includes her newest daughter. She's like, well, I hope they date, I hope they find and marry guys like you, referring to me. She's like, well, what about that? She's like, fuck no. So I never wanted to date a guy like her newest daughter's father. And I was just like, okay, yeah, that's cool, that's great. You know, you want your daughters, our daughters. I'm assuming the way she worded it, you know, to mean all of her daughters, to include her youngest daughter, that be with a guy who's like me. But, you know, not, you know, the other guy's name's Steve. You know, it's like, I want our daughters to hopefully be with guys that are like, you know, the Knicks and all that. First name's Nick. You know, who's kind, is loving, but, you know, when it has to, can, you know, be the man when I have to be, you know. And I'm talking about, it's like, hey, yeah, you know, I can be nice, I can be kind, I can be loving and all that, but, you know, fucking piss me off or you try to hurt my family, I will do things which I can't repeat here on this stream, because, you know, I'm good at, yeah, I used to do a lot of bad things back in the day. Oh, okay, if he's just going right by that, I'll just skip him, and, you know, it's like when I need to, you know, because they always talk about, you know, being like the fucking alpha male, or the gig, I don't know about the giga check, but, you know, I'm just like, oh my god, I got fucking range attack, and I'm not even using it. It's like, I don't need to sit there and be like, oh, I'm the fucking alpha male, ha ha ha. It's like, no, it's like, I step up when I need to, and there's guys who are just like, oh look, he's so big and strong, you know, he takes charge. Like, yeah, I take charge too, but I do a little bit differently, you know. And we had one time where it's like not a fight broke out, but like an argument broke out at our local bowling alley for my league. You know, I went to go see what happened all that, but then it died down and such. But then 5-10 minutes later, because this is on the opposite side of where I am, so I'm not seeing what's going on. But then it started up again, and I was like, that's it, I've had enough of this, because, you know. And I went over there, and I finally, you know, and I saw my one buddy, he's taking off his glasses, and I'm just like, no, because I know what that means. You know, he's expecting to get into a fight. Now, he doesn't want to fight. I know, I've known him for quite some years. He doesn't like fighting, but it looks like he's expecting to get, at the very least, get hit. And he's like, well, I don't want to get my glasses broken. You know? And so, And I'm like, no, 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 we're not having this. Fuck no. So I stepped up, and there's like fucking 30 people fucking arguing with each other. And I get right in the middle. Because at this point, you know, I am like known as. Now, keep in mind, in our league, I am literally the smallest guy at like 5'4", 180 pounds. Now, I'm not the lightest guy, but height-wise, demeanor, like, you know, I'm the smallest guy in our bowling league. So when I'm like dealing with other people who are like head and shoulders like bigger than me, it's like, well, yeah, you're a small guy. Okay. So I really doubt they fucking killed this. Oh, there he is. He fucking popped. Yay. I did put on the track, but maybe because I got the mini map on. There he is. God to Papa. Yeah, you come over here, dude. I'm not risking a chance of you. Oh, fuck. I'm totally getting my ass fucking. Well, I hope they can keep me alive long enough. Just kill the vacuum man. Oh, yeah. There goes Shanto. She's like, fuck you, Emperor. She fucking ate shit on him. Okay, so this definitely was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that was quick. Oh, come on. Usually that always chops. Not this time. Fucker. Treasure hunter effect, and yet I get nothing. Oh no. Did the bogey aggro? Yeah, I think it aggroed me. Yep, the bogey did aggro me. So, oh, anyway, so, like I was saying, so, fucking, ow. Well, the good thing is these guys aren't too tough now. Anyway, so, honestly, I think I got family coming in. Yeah, hold on a sec. So anyway, so yeah, back on doing that. I was man, I didn't get fucking nothing out of him. It's like cocksucker. So anyway, so what was that? Okay, so we're in the middle of what am I gonna go do? Cause I just unlocked sub jobs. What's next I can do? Maybe I'll go. Cause I got the carbuncle ruby. Maybe I should just do summoner real quick. Anyways, I'm on a roll with this fucking story and fucking keep getting interrupted. So fucking so anyway, so again, there's like 30 people. Had to be like 30 people. Or maybe 20. I don't know, but there was quite a few people. All league, all members of the league were like fucking arguing. I don't know why. You know, because it was happening on one end and I'm on the opposite side. Well, obviously it's got my attention now. So and like I said, once I saw my friend, he's taking off his glasses, and I'm just like, no, 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 we're not fucking having a fight here, because I'm tired of this shit. I get right in the middle, and I fucking was like, y'all need to shut the fuck up. This is fucking embarrassing. Now, I've raised my voice considerably enough. I'm still not yelling, but I'm saying it loud enough with fucking authority. All of a sudden, they all start to die down a little bit, because here's like the guy who's like the quietest and all, who just keeps to himself, is now fucking like having enough of this. Of course, then I get one, all of a sudden it's kind of like Whimper's like, why don't you shut the fuck up? And I looked and pointed, I was like, don't even fucking test me. I'll whip your fucking ass. You know? Of course, now, if it happened now, I'm in better shape now. I fucking would manhandle the shit out of him. But, you know, and then everybody just, it all dies down and everybody just stops, you know. So apparently what happened is that the one who like Whimperly was like trying to tell me to shut the fuck up, apparently he started all this, and he started because, you know, he brought his kids. I mean, he was drinking and whatnot. It was fine, but I get, you know, but in our league, you know, the kids went to go get food, and the president of the league, because it was our last week, and you know, everybody paid for food and shit like that, and he didn't recognize the kids, you know. He's just like, oh, you have your dad or whatever is part of the league. Oh, can you go again, just so we know who it is? And then sure, and then, you know, because if they're just kids who are like nothing to do with league, you know, they're just, you know, he's like, well, no, I'm not gonna let you have food because other people paid for this, but, you know, but, you know, all of a sudden, you know, the guy who started all this is that he came in and he started fucking yelling at. Now this is what I'm hearing, and I'm going by off secondhand. But, you know, he fucking can't, like, control it. He's like, oh, you know, he's just like, I just want to know who they were. I didn't even know you had kids. I didn't even, you know. But apparently it's a big deal and all that. And then my mother, who's the treasurer of the league, you know, then all of a sudden he gets in her face, and this is what other people are telling me. He's just like, well, I want my fucking money and all. And she's like, you'll get your money when we're all done. We can't give out the money until the league is officially done. You know, but apparently he got in her face, and apparently he called her a cunt right to her face, which, if I would have heard that, I would have knocked him out right on the spot. Now, don't get me wrong, there are certain times where the word cunt does apply and all that. Not like this, when, like, mother is a pain in the ass. She can be a bitch at times. But when it's, like, people like this and like, she's like, no, she doesn't do that shit. You know, to avoid such things like this. I mean, she'd be a bitch to me and all that, and I let her know on occasion or two. But, you know, I'm just like, whoa. You ain't calling my mother a cunt to her face. And if I would have heard that, I would have knocked him out right on the spot. Which is why no one didn't tell me till way after it was done and he left, because they were getting ready to like call the cops and like press charges, because like, well, I don't know, but they told us like, well, you can't come back anymore. And it sucks because he was actually one of the nicer guys in the league. They don't know what the fuck happened to him, but he's just like, all right, well, nice knowing you, but you can't come back now. So, fucking, yeah, I would have, you know, now everybody's telling me, oh, it's just, you know, it's so big coming out. It's like, well, we had a feeling this is what would happen. No one didn't realize just how much, I mean, so many people knew I was ex-army and all that, and they knew they did not want me to get involved, because I don't fuck around if I have to take care of such things, but other people didn't know. And so a lot of them were quite shocked and surprised when I raised my voice. And that was, I was going, it's just a quick, like, shock to the system. Maybe people like, calm your fucking tits, okay, everybody? You know, so. But anyway, so. That's why it's just like, you know, you can, you know, like when people say, oh, the alpha male who's always taking charge. I mean, that's all cool and all, but a lot of times they're fucking stupid and they're arrogant and all that. You know, the guys who really are truly, in my opinion, are true alphas are ones who are like, they're calm, they can assess the situation, and they know when they need to take charge, and when they need to like physically, because you know what, sometimes it's like, yeah, I can take charge of the situation, but no one doesn't really learn anything. Versus like, hey, I gave you guys a chance, you know, work this shit out. It looked like you did. Hey, that's cool because you know eventually you want everybody to be able to see it. But then start up again. It's like, okay, now I gotta come in. And like I said, once I did that, they all kind of dispersed, and it was done. It was over with. You know, I'm like, ain't none of you motherfuckers are getting into a fight. Then again, like I said, if I would have heard, I would have took him outside. I was like, I'm gonna go fucking Rocky on your ass. Okay. So, you know, and it's just, oh, I already took that for today. And that's why I get so fucking annoyed. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. I was thinking about something else, but, and that's why, you know, I told the mother of my children, I was just like, I came back from Iraq, you knew how I was, you know, I'm still kind of in that mindset, but, and yet you're comfortable with, like, coming up and letting me know, you're like, hey, I'm pregnant. And you were happy, like, she did have a smile face. We were alone in my barracks one. She's not like, make sure to tell me when there's other guys around or something like that. You know, she had no problem, you know, because like I said, again, I'm not that much taller than her, by like 2 inches on that. Versus like the father of her newest child, where he's considerably taller, probably like, I would say probably good 6 inches, half a foot taller than me. So, but you know, maybe that's partly why. Just he thought maybe like if I did something, she could actually handle. I just like, you know, I'm like, I'm trying to kill people, and if there was an issue, if I was gonna have an issue, it's like being alone was being alone was probably not the best idea, you know, or something like that. But anyway, so you know, she had to bring a friend to tell him, because just in case if he did, she didn't think he would. But I just like, the thought is, a part of you felt that it could possibly happen, versus not with me. And like, you didn't know me as well versus how much you knew of him. I'm like, with me, I was surprised you didn't. Now granted, you know, she came back down into the States. I'm surprised that, you know, she didn't at least like try to talk to me about this. Like, hey, when other people around, she's like, oh, you know, maybe go in a hallway where like fucking staff CQ can fucking look down the hallway. If there's like an issue, they'll fucking come running down the hallway. No, that's not gonna happen. Versus, you know, she physically had to bring a friend, and I'm just like I said, he's fucking mentally unhinged and all that. There's days where, you know, and I'm going by what a friend of is the one who I do really like. She's fucking pretty, and she's, you know, an aunt to her, you know, really don't want to use her real name and all. What name I could come up with, because I hate saying friend because then it might get confusing. No, I'll just use it. It's not like she'll ever see this and all that, but her name is Bella. You know, so Bella was telling me that, yeah, she recognizes this is an issue and all that with Steve, because she's like, the way how he's acting is the way how the father of her children still acts towards her. Not like you want, she's single, she's, you know, and such, but she oh, let me see, is there anything I gotta turn in real quick before I forget? Okay, I bet you I can do a whole lot of snippers. And so, like, I really don't want to do Thief, and I'm getting off topic here, so you know what, I'm gonna go and switch to Red Mage real quick. I know I'm getting off topic real quick. Let's, oh no, I said I was gonna unlock summer, but no, I'm gonna go level up Red Mage, because I'll do Summoner like later tonight on my next stream, you know, because I can look it up, and you know, so, but so anyways, anyways, shit, See, now I fucked myself. Oh yeah, so Bella, she was saying that he's acting the same way how the father of her children acted with her when they were together. He could be sweet a couple days, but then he'll be an asshole for a long amount of times, and then just when she's had enough of it, he would start to be sweet again, to where she's like, oh, well, maybe he's changing, and then it would go in cycles. Ooh, that's a nice one. Loki's captain. At least should try. Francisca, that's a good thing. I really want to see how I can get that. I forget who drops it. I got that from my main character. Anyway, and she's like, yeah, I seen this. She's like, I seen it firsthand. He's gonna be sweet. He'll be not, nice when after like he fucking goes on a rampage. And then he'll calm down. Then it's like, oh, okay, maybe everything's okay. And then she's like, it goes in fucking cycles, just like it did with her. Yeah, it's gonna suck. It'll probably be a long time before she ever gets out of that, because she'll feel like she's trapped. Because and I don't know. For all I know is tomorrow she could just be like, nope, that's it. She's had enough with him. It could be a year from now, 5 years. I don't know. Because I was talking about like I gave her extra money. Well, I thought she wasn't going to need it, but then she took it out. Then I was like, hey, she's like, why you take out all this extra money? She's like, remember, you said I could, because she's going on she's taking our daughters on a camping trip. I'm assuming, I guess her youngest. She said her youngest is not going, but I'll double check and all that. But I guess they're going for like the week. And she's like, hey, I need the extra money so I can rent. But I was just like, I'm always giving her extra money. Like he doesn't not give her any extra money. He'll like buy like baby food, diapers, and shit like that, but he doesn't give her anything else. A friend Bella was just like saying, it's like, yeah, a lot of money that you're giving her. Yeah, he's eating food at her place. She goes, you're basically taking care of him as well. I was just like, I give her the money. What she decides to do with it is her choice. She's like, yeah, I know, but that's fucked up. I was like, yeah, what do you want me to do? She's like, my friend, Bella is just like, well, just give her. She's like $1,000 a month American, which the exchange rate right now goes to like 1,300 Canadian. She's like, that is way fucking more than I would ever expect. She's like, it's unbelievable how much money you give, because I make like 80+ thousand a year, and she didn't realize how much money I made, and that's not counting my retirement. And she couldn't believe how much. That's why she was so pissed off how much I was giving. She thought like, she thought I was giving like 600-700, whatever, and she couldn't believe that like I'm giving like exorbitant amount of money, and she feels bad for me. I was just like, oh, it is what it is. What do you want me to do about it? And she's like, well, I guess, but she's just, she feels bad for me. I was like, oh, that's nice of you, but anyways, she always goes out of her way to my friend, make sure I'm okay. Sometimes I think that's why I sometimes I would like to date her and all that, 'cause she's really caring. She's like, how does she describe it? She described herself, and I'm quoting her, that she's like, I'm a broke bitch, because she has to get most of her money, actually has to get all of her money from the state because of disability, etc. It's like right now a friend of hers taking her up to for the weekend for a truck show and all that, where she's gone to the truck show before. It's like, yeah, I wish I could have done the truck show as well, you know, like I said, I mean, it's just like it was like a last minute thing. And she's like, yeah, it's a last minute thing, etc. You know, I kind of indicated it's just like because her friend who took her, like, something happened with the girlfriend. I don't know if I don't just the way she explains, like shit hit the fan with the girlfriend. So I don't know if that meant like he got into an argument and then she decided not to go or whatnot. I mean, I don't know, that's neither here or there. But then when the guy's girlfriend's not going, then he thought about Bella and all that. My understanding is I think they had history. Something like, she's known him for like over a decade, and she's like, well, we had a deal and all that, kind of indicating, I guess, for these things. I think maybe that's when they had their fun and all that. I don't care. That's her business. She's a single woman, and she's just trying to live her life. She wants the guy. She doesn't want to do the no strings attached anymore, but until she gets a guy, she's like, well, I'm gonna do it. And trust me, she has no problem with guys coming up to her and wanting to talk, but as she told me, she's like, but she gets annoyed because a lot of them don't want to stay. They want to get laid and then they want to leave. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty sad. She gets upset about it. I was like, what do you want me to tell you? Actually, I should do Black Mage. Hold on a sec. Oh, no, I didn't do Black Mage because my White Mage is leveled up. Okay. Alright, let's go level. So I said she's a sweetheart. She really is, and I would encourage guys, like, look, if you're looking for a girlfriend and you actually want to be in love and you find a good woman, just like, you could really talk to her. I mean, ignore the fact that she doesn't have a job because she got into a car accident and she fucked up her back so bad. She can stand upright, but when she has to go outside, she needs to use a cane, so she's okay. God forbid if she, but, when she's around her apartment and all that, yeah, she doesn't need the cane and such. But a lot of guys just see it's like, oh, you can't work because of your disability, you gotta walk around with a cane. And let's see, you work, and you gotta use government housing, or money for housing. And she can't drive either because she she's just like, yeah, if I'm driving like, she's like, she fucking panics and she doesn't know. She's just too afraid to drive, which sucks, Let's see. Okay, here we go. And I feel bad for her. I really do. But it is what it is. But see, a lot of guys are just like passing up. I'm like, if I lived in Canada, if I lived right next, like near her, I would ask her out. She really is that nice. And I'm not talking about like getting in bed and all that. I mean, yeah, she's got a cute body. Not really much up top. But back in the day, yeah, as she would put it, she's like, you could bounce a dime off her ass, it was that good type deal. And I seen pictures of her when, like, I remember when we first met, like, years ago. When we were about, let's see, just got out of the army, so she was 25 and I was 33 at the time, where I helped move the mother of my children, my ex-wife, into her new apartment. Me and her were christening the apartment, so to speak. you know. But then she introduced you know, her in the kitchen, and she came up and uh how to put it, you know, she came in, let's see, she was in sweatpants, and I think she might have had like a bikini top on. I remember, I was like, oh, it's just, I remember my first thought was, oh, you know, it's very attractive, you know, kind of, you know, a little bit towards, you know, the skinny side, but, you know, because I like a more voluptuous woman, like my ex-wife, you know, because she is voluptuous, got she got great tits, you know, nice big ass, you know, and I'm not talking about like, you know, there's women out there who's got, it's like, dude, you need a fucking lose weight. No, no, my wife, ex-wife, you know, she was perfect, you know, because she had shown me pictures of her when she was at her prom, and she was very skinny, like our friend Bella. I mean, very skinny, you know, maybe a little too skinny, you know, and that's always how I saw our friend Bella. But you know, but well, I put on a little bit of weight, you know, and you know, and it's just perfect, just absolutely perfect for me. You know, I mean, other guys probably would have preferred skinnier, and they, to each their own, you know. Anyways, you know, talking about friend Bella, you know, it's like that, not much, because I've seen the picture. I mean, she borderline flat chested, borderline. And now that she's put on a little bit of weight, she put on like 10 pounds, but she's trying to lose it. She's like, and she goes, I hate that I've gained weight, but she's like, at least I got bigger tits for right now. I'm just like, that's true, and they're still not really that big, but bigger than what they were before. At least you think now that she's, you know, before I was just like, are you sure you're a girl? You know, 'cause, you know, I've seen guys with like bigger tits than you, and they're not fat or anything like that. You know, it's just like, but no, she's got kids. She's really nice. It's just like I said, she's part Native American, so and you can really, especially in her younger picture, you can actually see it much better. You're like, oh yeah, she's definitely part Native American. You know, and like I said, that's why she has maintained such a great tan. Because usually, you know, with Canadian, I'm like, you're all like white, you know, but not her at all. So, and you know, but which is why it's a shame. It's, you know, I just, you know, it's just like, or you know, it's a shame that like the guys that she keeps meeting to just want to get laid, or if they actually are looking for, you know, girlfriends, that she would put is that they would find fault, and they're like, no, I can't deal with that, and find someone better, you know. So she's basically been seen as like nothing more than you know, a toy for guys to play with, you know. Hey, you want a good time? Hey, you know, see her like, you know, nothing more than that. And like I said, she, you know, she developed a few friendships where, you know, hopefully I'm not taking this out of context, but from my understanding, she has like maybe a couple guys that she goes back to. You know, I think she used the word pool. You know, like a pool of guys. You know, probably 2 to 3 that, you know, she's like, well, when I need to get laid, she'll go to one of them. And I think this guy might be one, or used to be, which I'm just like, go have fun. I mean, really, go have fun. And you know, I want her to have fun. You know, so, but the way she explains to me, she's like, no, it's not like that. You know, I don't think she wants that with him. But I mean, she's going to be drinking and all that. Yeah, she gets really playful when she drinks. I should know. You know, no, I am not one of those guys that is part of the pool, and I don't actually want to be very honest. I mean, I would take her out on a legitimate date. I was like, yeah, I got to know you pretty well over these last like 8 months. Even though I've known her for like 8 years, it's only within the last like 8 months that I've actually gotten to know her. She really is a sweetheart. And as much I would tell guys like, hey, you know, like take her on a date, or at the very least get to know her first and see what happens. You know, you may be surprised, you know, that she's very sweet, and you might actually be like, you know what? Because she's basically going to be a stay-at-home mom. That's what she's going to end up being. She's not going to work. She's not going to have any income per se. You know, other than like if you're at your place, you know, she'll get money from the state because of her disability. That's going to be her only income. You know, so you know, and apparently, and I don't think it's because of the fact that she's not gonna be able to work or anything like that. I think it's because they see that she has like a cane or something, and you know, I didn't really go in too much in asking, you know, exactly what they're seeing, but I can take some guesses. You know, and yeah, like, or someone just truly just want to have fun and party, and she's like, I'm not a party. Well, she likes to party. She really, back in the day, she used to be like, yep, she didn't want boyfriends. She's like, I have my guys, you know, and, she had fun, you know, but she's like, it's different now. I mean, that was back when she was 18, 19, 20, before she had, you know, got pregnant and have kids, you know, so, actually, man, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go with a more defensive. Let's see how Nadji turns out. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more tanky. So, anyways, talking about, you know, my ex-wife, and right now technically she's not my ex-wife. She's we're still married, but you know, I'm trying to finish up the paperwork for our divorce here in the next couple weeks, so it can be. Then when I go up in October, I can have her sign it, and then I'll be like, okay, this is what you want. You know, I think she'll fucking regret it. You know, our friend Bella would still like us to get back together. You know, she's like, oh, you guys make a cute couple, and it's great and all that. You know, a large portion of me wants to get back together with the mother of my children. A small portion of me would like to take out my friend Bella. Like right now, like she's up and doing the destruction and all that, and I'm like, yeah, I wish I could be there. You know, hanging with her, because she's really nice. And I'm not talking about like hang out to get laid later, and so I'm sure she'd probably be great in bed, but she's actually really great to talk to. She can actually hold a conversation. You know, she's, yeah, you know, she always kind of say that she's not edgy. I mean, I think she did graduate from college. I think masseuse or something, but she's like, well, clearly I can't do anymore because of the disability. You know, but she, you know, she can hold a conversation. Sometimes she's very stubborn in certain things, like she's does not like firearms at all. She's like, don't need them, don't want them. She's like, I don't think people should have them. I'm just like, okay, that's your opinion. I respect that, and I rightfully disagree. She thinks like, she's like people like me, you know, veterans and all that, should have weapons. I was like, why? She's like, well, you guys been trained. I was like, okay, but why? Other people can just simply go get trained and then they're fine. But she's like, but you got trained by the government. I was like, my dear, the government does not train that well, you know. And what the government itself does not do the training and all that. I have NCOs over me who, through their own experience and all that, and a lot of these guys in the civilian world go on to actually teach people. You know, this is the whole. You know, I've taught civilians how, you know, just the basics, the very basics of how to handle weapons, how to safely handle a weapon, make sure what the weapon can and cannot do. You know, it's just like you know, make sure you can load the weapon safely, store the weapon safely. You know, all about safety first, and then I do some really basic shooting skills. You know, nothing advanced, nothing like that I know. I know a lot of advanced technique, but I don't teach that. I mean, unless you're really good at the basics, and then we can go into some more advanced techniques. I mean, I'm not no special force guy. Nope. You know, I think I said this before. I'm not special forces. When I was in the army, combat engineer, I cleared roads. That's what I did on both my tours. You know, I learned some advanced shooting. You know, but nothing like what you see the guys in special forces or the Rangers or any of those guys. Nah. Nope. Never did that. Okay, so it's just like, you know, but I'm saying it's like there's a lot of civilians, especially in America, who have shot way more than I ever have in my entire military career. Like these guys, because you know they do the videos on YouTube, or they're professional shooters, as far as like they do competitions and such. And I'm like, those guys shoot way more than I do. And I sit there. It's just like, you know, I'm like, the whole point of the Constitution is to tell the government what it can and cannot do, and what it can't do is literally, it's like, keep your fucking hands off our weapons. And that not just means firearms. I mean, that you talking about hand-to-hand weapons, anything that's gonna shoot as a weapon. Now, can rights be taken away? Yes, because another right, because of the way how we instituted the Constitution, because they're like, yeah, it does recognize, like, hey, yeah, if people abuse their rights, and rights do not come from the government, the reason why I like the founding fathers say God is to acknowledge that the government does not give you the rights. The rights come from you. But they say God, you know, a God as a higher purpose or whatever. And I understand the why. You know. But ultimately it's that we, the people, have to determine what our rights are. We're telling you, the government, what you can and cannot do. And over time, the government has fucking convinced a large part of the population that they should give up their rights, or that the rights come from the government. I mean, even I remember I was at a paintball. I was in a Poconos. There was it's Paintball USA is what the field is called, if I remember correctly. We did the Invasion of Normandy, which is like a 2-day event and such, you know. And I remember at the end of it, you know, they were going over the stuff. Everybody's there, you know, like, giving little speeches, and they were talking about how much they love the country and all that, and I think they started getting on rights and such. But I remember someone shout out, because they were giving praise to the veterans and all, and someone kind of shouted out, they're like, you know, thank you to the veterans for giving us our rights. And I sat there and told myself, like, I didn't give you shit. I didn't give anybody the rights. I didn't fight to give anybody rights. I fought to protect the rights. But people don't realize that the rights come from you, you know, that we all agreed to. You know, we agreed to, you know, these rights do not come from government. And that's the kind of way is, you know, some people still think that the rights come from another person. And it's like, no, the rights come yourself. If you read, you know, the Bill of Rights, you know, the rights are, you know, individual rights. The only part of the Constitution where, you know, you get the rights, you get something from the government, and that's in terms of the legal system. You have a right to an attorney. You know, that's the only time where it's something explicit that the government provides. Other than that, everything else does not come from the government. It does not require the government. The government is supposed to protect these rights. Okay? The right to free speech, the right to assemble, the right to protest, and so on in the First Amendment. Nothing. The government didn't give that. We, the people, said this is our right. Okay? The Second Amendment, the right to keep and bear arms. Okay, and then they go on, well, it's talking about a well-regulated militia, and this is the most thing I hate the most. I'm like, if you read the Founding Fathers, especially in the Federalist Papers, everybody was part of the militia. Now, it goes strictly into saying every able-bodied person, and I think early on they said man because women did not take part in it. But women still had firearms. Okay, but anyways, that's not a point. It's because then it, we're going to necessary to the security of a free state, comma. Then it's the right of the people, and it's just like you can literally take away the first part, the first line, and then the second line is the right of the people has the right to keep and bear arms. It's a separate little statement. It doesn't say the right of the militia. It says the right of the people. So when anybody's trying to, oh shit, I didn't realize it. I'm taking on a fucking enemy. Here, so I get for not paying attention. And I'm gonna fucking. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Well, I'm gonna try. I don't know what the hell I get for this. Oh, time not to have fucking cure. Oh. I'm trying to see if I can switch. Hey, like if he goes and starts. Oh no, that's it. Yep, I'm done. Run away as fast as I can. I'm cool with Raz. Just don't bind me. So, but yeah, so I really want to sit there. It's just like, I didn't give you your rights, dude. I think it was a female from the sound of the voice. The rights come from you. The minute you start thinking your rights come from somewhere else, you don't have rights. Because people will advocate to take away those rights. And it's what they're doing now. So anyway, so, it's kind of the discussion I got in with my friend Bella. And she's still like, I still don't like firearms. And I was just like, that's fine. You don't have to. Don't have to. Okay, but no offense, don't tell anybody else what they can or cannot have. That's without due process. If someone's like fucking says, well, I'm gonna use my right to the Second Amendment so I can go fucking murder somebody. I was like, well, no, you're actually violating your rights. You're that's not what the intent is. It's one thing is, say, hey, if someone tries to hurt me and or kill me, if I have to use a firearm or I have to use a weapon, I will exercise my 2A rights to defend myself, defend my family, defend my property, defend my way of life, and so on. And she kind of got into the argument with me. She's like, well, is it worth taking someone's life over property? I was like, depending on what the property is, fuck yeah. Because, okay, what if someone comes in and tries, you're a farmer and is trying to destroy your crops and all that? Well, I hate to break it to you, if they have no crops, which means they can't make a living, which means that ultimately what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do, to survive? You want to go on the teat of the government like you? And she kind of sat there. She's like, okay, I understand. And I kind of like looking at it, I was like, no, I don't think you do. Okay, now let's say if someone, you know, I was an example, people like break into your house and all that. You're like, yeah, you got your bat. You like you want a bat and all. Guess what? That's still part of your Second Amendment. The right to keep and bear arms. You're using that bat as protection. You know, and they don't see that people think that the Second Amendment is about firearms. It is not. It's about weapons in general. Whether it be just a baseball bat or, as people say, a weapon of war, like the fucking an F-15, or well, do I really want to say the word nuke? No, but no one's not gonna get a nuke. You know how ridiculously expensive those are. Yeah, maybe only like the fucking super egotistical rich. Hey, I got it. However, you know, my opinion is that if the government has it, the American people has the right to access those weapons. Because when the Second Amendment was written, when the Constitution, let me clarify, when the Constitution was written, guess what weapons the American people had? Fucking weapons of war. They just got done fighting a fucking war against their own government just under a decade prior, like 8 years later, when the Constitution was officially ratified. Okay, 8 fucking years later, they, you know, when they, you know, had the Constitution, when they all ratify it, put their names on it, and say, yep, we all fucking agree to this. You know, I mean, not everybody. I'm sure not everybody agreed to it, but the majority of what they established agreed to it. You know, guess what? They had fucking weapons of war. Just making sure my mic was on. It would have sucked if my mic was off this whole fucking time. You know, they had weapons of war. They're like, yep, we did. You know, and it's funny is when they tell me, well, people shouldn't have access to weapons of war. I was like, okay, so you want to take away? I'm trying to find one more vulture because I think I needed 10. There we go. It's like, okay, you want take away muskets? They're like, well, no, those are okay. I'm like, but you just said you don't want people to have access to weapons of war. That was legitimate weapons used in war. So is the fucking bow and arrow, a sword, a shield, basically body armor. I mean, right now they're trying to say like. They're like, you know, they shouldn't have these weapons because they kill. But then it's like, oh, well, they shouldn't have body armor too. It's just like, show me where body armor has killed massive amounts of people. They're like, well, if they get them, then it'd be harder to take them out. I'd be like, yeah, kind of see, because you start asking these questions like, wait, you want to get rid of weapons of war so they don't kill a whole bunch of people, but then you don't want people to get body armor. Why? When you start asking those questions, then you start to see the argument fall apart because it's not about getting rid of weapons of war. It's about controlling the people to make sure that they don't have weapons. They're like, because the government wants, and a lot of people in the U.S. wants to be like Europe, where it's extremely hard to have weapons. Because like, well, look, they have hardly any killings and. You know, due to firearms, because they'll point to firearms, but then to kind of negate the fact that look at the fucking weapons they're using to kill everybody else. You know, fucking using fucking knives, machetes, all these things. And I hate to break it to you, you're not going to get rid of hand-to-hand weapons. People can just fucking make them. I'm sorry, the guy, you know, because they're talking. Here's the crazy thing, like. Look at what this the AR-15 did to this child. He's unrecognizable. And I heard this argument. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get a fucking baseball bat, and I can do the same exact thing. I can fucking make that child look unrecognizable. Figuratively speaking, I'm using that as an example. Okay, I'm sorry. You can look at that guy who out in. Was it Kenosha? No. It was called. It was a fucking. was like a Christmas Day parade where the guy literally took a vehicle and ran over kids. My understanding is not only did he run them over, he backed up to run over them again and then go for it. My understanding, I could be wrong on that one. Killed a whole bunch of people with a vehicle. Or, you know, take away one thing, trust me. You know, and this argument, it was on a BTR, Break the Rules. He was debating against Styx Hexenhammer. Okay. And the one thing is, he's like, well, we should get rid of it because they're flesh-tearing weapons. And I'm kind of sitting there going, you're a fucking retard. Because any firearm can tear flesh. A knife can tear fucking flesh. A sword can tear fucking flesh. A fucking dog can tear flesh. A wild animal, for that matter, can tear fucking flesh. Okay, so what argument are you making? Because you're like, well, we gotta take away, you know, can't have weapons that tear flesh. You're literally advocating them is to ban nearly everything. There's gonna be things that, you know, you're gonna ban and be like, wait, I didn't mean go that far. Be like, dude, this is what you fucking asked for. If it can tear flesh, you know, I'm sorry, more people are killed with hands and fists than they are with rifles. Rifles get the most attention because they're using it as a fucking boogeyman. Because they're like, if they can do it with that weapon, then they can just incrementally be like, step it up, be like, oh no, fucking get rid of everything. You know? So, I mean, this is the conversation I have with her. You know? But that's why I like having these conversations with her. I mean, she can have, again, talking about my friend Bella. You know, like I said, very beautiful. It's very attractive. You know, she's she's 33 now. She just turned 33. You know, age is starting to catch up a little bit to her. Cause I seen her older pictures, like when she was 18, 19, and I remember when she was 25, and it is starting to kind of creep up on her a little bit, which is natural because she can't work out, so it's hard for her to like physically. So it will catch up when she's 40. I don't think she's going to really attract many guys and all that. So, I mean, she's having her fun now while she can. And granted, again, she wants to find love. And I feel for her because I think a lot of guys who have passed her up, they missed out on a golden opportunity to be with a woman who, quite honestly, will be loyal and faithful and loving, you know, and wants to spend the rest of her life with a guy, you know, and sucks to be them because they passed out. They passed on the opportunity. You know, I don't know what to say to that. I see defenses Brownsville. Okay, you know. So, but I know right now she's, like I said, she's with her friend up in watching a truck show. It's a couple hours, so I guess they camp out there or something, or she's staying at a local hotel with them. I don't know. I didn't ask, and it's not my business, you know. And whatever she's doing, I told her go for it, have fun. If it's going where I think it's gonna go, and then his girlfriend gets really pissed off, I'm like, ugh. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. She needs to have her fun, and then I remember I was talking to her last weekend when I took my daughters back up there and I stayed the night at her place. She sounded like she was actually quite horny and all that, and she was, you know, she made the offhand comment. She's just like, it's like if I didn't, she's like, oh, if I didn't have friends and her sons over, because she had her sons that week. She's like, well, such and such could have came and picked me up, and you know, she won't have sex at her place. You know, I think she says that's like, well, when a guy wants to actually stay and have a relationship with her, then she'll do that. But until then, she's like, no. You know, she'll go to whichever of her friends' place that among these couple guys that, you know, like I said, she sticks it to just a couple of particular guys. She's like, well, it's safe for me because she doesn't want to use condoms and all that, which I don't blame her. You know, and she goes when like she's not on her period, when she knows it's safe to do it. So she's like, well, you know, it's like, hey, they don't have any disease because I'm keeping it two. You know, I think it's two guys. Just my opinion is that, you know, and you know, it's just those two guys, and you know, of course, I'm like, well, maybe they might be doing it with other women, and I don't know, but still, you know, it's good. I mean, she keeps tracking, make sure that she doesn't get pregnant or she doesn't catch any diseases. You know, but it's a shame because she, like I said, and I'll say this over and over, she's got a good heart. She really does. She went out of her way to make sure I was okay. At times she's fucking arguing with me. She's like, no, I want to make sure you're okay, you know. And whenever I need help, she's like, you know, I'm gonna come help you. That's why she's like, just stay at my place. Don't waste your money. She has saved me like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You know, I don't want nothing from her. Yeah, I'll take her out to breakfast. We'll have a nice breakfast together. Don't get me wrong, it's nice walking in there, and you know, and I'm having breakfast with a very, very attractive woman and all that. You know, talk and shit like that, or I'll take her out and, you know, we'll go get liquor and beer and shit like that, you know, she's in the car with me, you know, and you know, we're having a good time, you know, and so that's why, like, I'm gonna take her out to, like, you know, a hockey game, and I just sometimes, you know, it's like, hey, no, let me take you out, let's go have a nice time, and shit like that. Usually I have to plan it though in advance. You know, I can't be like, hey, you know, I'm bringing back up the girls and all that. I can only stay for like the day. It's kind of hard to say, hey, do you want to go do something? Because the time I get up there, it's late. There's nothing to go do, you know, per se. You know, it's not like I get there like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. It's like, oh, hey, want to go catch a movie or something? Well, it's like, I'm not going to call it a date or anything like that. If she ever changes her mind, she says, hey, I would like to do a date, be my guest. I know until she finds a guy, and then she's gonna have her fun, and God bless her. I really do. But at the same time, I still love the mother of my children, and I really would like to have her back, because one is like, I still find her sexy, I still find her attractive, she's still great in bed. At the same time, she's the mother of my children, you know, and you know, there's nothing I can do right now. She's probably going to get hurt, not physically, mentally, with, you know, the father of her newest child, because he's an insecure man-child who has trust issues. Of course, then he did fuck like the local slut and all that. She told me he did it when they were broken up. I was just like, okay. But then also, friend Bella, she's like, yeah, he tried to fuck me too. You know, he was like, text me, and I'm like, no, I ain't doing that shit. You know? And so, you know, and it's kind of nice. Like I said, that's why I like switch over to Bella real quick. Good woman. She really is. And I wish I could take her on a date. I really wish I could, but you know, the guys who she's going for, I'm not in that league. I used to be, you know, I need to lose some weight and all that, you know, because I'm pretty, because she saw like old pictures of me, and she's like, she said, you know, she thought I looked good, you know. That's the impression that I got. She's like, oh, you know, you're a lot skinnier, you know, clearly in shape. And she liked the pictures of me and, you know, my ex-wife, you know, and we had our eldest, our first daughter, you know, she's like, oh, you two look really good together. You know, and she made another comment. I was just like, you know, I was back in shape and all that. And she said, you know, she goes, I really can't, she goes, right now I can't really have an opinion about that. Or something. I'm paraphrasing, but I really came off the impression. He's like, "Oh, you," and I got the impression, and I'm not sure if it was true or not. I'm not sure if it was true or not, that she probably thought I looked really good back then, but you know, she's like, but you're like an uncle to your uncle Nick to my sons and all that. And I don't think she wants to complicate things. And I really don't blame her. I don't want to. I would like to think that 30, 40, 50, or at least for the rest of my life, that I can look back and like, we're still friends. I mean, that's just how good she is. And she thinks she's going to spend the rest of her life alone. She thinks most likely, because I think she's going to hit a certain point at age where she's just like, nope, that's it. Then she'll definitely know. Like when, because unfortunately, the beauty fades. It really does. She's gonna hit a certain age where it's just like the guys are just not coming around anymore, and not like just to get like she's talking about like guys are just not like trying to, say hey, try to interact with her or anything. She'll eventually get to a certain age, and she thinks she's gonna be eventually in a wheelchair, which I think she has explained. I think that's partly why too. A lot of guys don't want to deal with it because they're like, oh, you're going to be in a wheelchair one day? It's like, I don't want to deal with that. And I kind of sat there. I was just like, a part of me would deal with that. Yeah. Because the part that I actually like most about her is that it's her personality and all that. It's not even about the sex. Like, again, I'm sure she'd be like, really good in bed, but I never actually thought about the sex. I always thought about she's got a great personality. She's so nice to be around. And she's just got like an addictive personality. Just like the mother of my child. She's the same way too. I swear they're almost carbon copies of her, but physically speaking, like, my friend Bella, she's 5'1", 5'2", about 124 pounds, though she considers herself being fat at that point. But because of her back, she wants to lose some of the weight again. She is starting to get just a slightly bit of a belly. You can definitely tell, but still looks really good. And then like the mother of my children, she's again like 5'1", 5'2", and she's roughly around 145 to 150 pounds, but big fucking tits, she's got like D plus size. Well, I don't know, plus is the same, but somewhere around that range, and she, like I said, she's a voluptuous woman, every time she's had a kid and all that, she's always lost a lot of weight. She looked super, because with her breasts, getting a little bit bigger, her waist got a little bit smaller, but then, eventually she gets a little depressed and then she starts eating, and when she's trying to not this time, and, and it is what it is. But hey, I've been going on for about, 3 hours. Look at that. See what happens when I just fucking ramble and ramble. Yeah, so I'm going to go. I'm going to end there, and I really didn't really do all that much. Well, I get the sub jobs on, but tomorrow, more than likely, it's not going to be Final Fantasy. Or if it is going to be Final Fantasy, I'm going to have like some pre-things set up, so this where I just like go right into doing quests. If it is, I'm going to do like Summer's quests, rank missions, so that's what I'm going to do if I stream Final Fantasy 11. But hopefully I'll get something that's a little more action-packed, so anyways, hey, if you like this stream, hey, like, share, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. Yes, I went on basically for like 3 hours talking about how fucked up my personal life is. It sucks, yeah, it does, but I don't know, it'll get better eventually. I personally don't want to have a relationship in my area because I want to move closer to my daughters. Like where I'm trying to move is like I'll be right there at the border. It's like basically I cross the border and then 45 minutes down the road, there they are. Like I can go see my daughters like every day. Maybe the mother of my child might change her mind. She's like, you know what? Let's try to make this work. She's like, I fucking had it with the father for her youngest child, and she's like, let's start slow and see where it goes. Or who knows? Maybe my friend Bella will change her mind. Maybe we'll decide, because we both literally said we're not doing a long distance relationship. you know, because I told her it's like I'm not interested in a long distance relationship. She said, yeah, neither am I, which I think it was kind of hint, maybe not, but you know, because you know we both agree, you know, loyalty would be a hard thing because we both, you know, might get lonely and all that, and we might just, well, feel like, and then we'll fucking ruin it. So yeah, it kind of sucks. I would like to date her right now, but she's going to go do a lot of things with other guys, and I'm just a friend, nothing more, nothing less at this point. Now, a lot of those guys are also good friends with her, but they're not seeing us yet because right now, you know, she sees me as family and all that. You know, even though they're like family too, but they're like the ones that she wants to have fun with when, you know, she needs to get a scratch. Who knows? It might have been different if I lived there. She might have considered me part of the pool, but then I don't know if I would do that per se. But I mean, I did back in the day with when I was that age. You know, I mean, before I got married and all that, I did. There was a couple women, you know, that I roamed around with, you know, but you know, it is what it is. You know, you should live your life as how you see fit, and then whatever consequences comes out of it, you gotta accept it. You know, and right now I'm paying dearly for the consequences of certain things that I did back in the day. It's my own fault, and it's cost me my marriage, and it cost me an extremely, extremely good woman, and it cost me a very good friendship. So, c'est la vie. That is life in French. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hey, I will catch you all tomorrow at some point. I don't know when. It's whenever I feel like decide to stream. It'll probably be like late morning, early afternoon. Anyways, you all enjoy the rest of your Saturday.